Hello and welcome to Lighten Up Online. I'm Beck and this is Benji, and we're going to be taking you through a grounding practice today. So we're going to start down on the mat in a cross-legged position. A nice tall spine, shoulders draw back and down. We're going to begin with some freedom in the neck. So taking the ear to the shoulder, let the head cascade down, and then going toward the other ear. Rolling the head from side to side. Finding that freedom and ease in the neck. Each time the head drops down, dropping out of the mind and down into your body. Feeling the glutes connect with the ground beneath you. Now starting some circles of the hips, lean onto the back of the hips and feeling each contact point with the earth as you circle the body. Really feeling into that connection between the hips and the mat. And now taking these circles back in the other direction. Feeling the spine start to free up and the hips start to loosen up. Back to stillness. Take the hands behind you and the feet out to the sides. Windscreen wiper the legs. So continuing 3 more times on each side. One more time now on each side. Lifting up the right arm, taking it across and lower down using the tricep strength. Transition over to the other side and lower down using the tricep strength. We'll be doing this one more time on each side. It builds slowly. It's a bit of a supported tricep dip or tricep push-up. So the last one on the side. As you make your way back to the first side, stretch the right arm long and sink the chest over the thigh. Breathe through the lats and opening up into the ribs. Feel the hands connect with the ground. And imagine letting go of any of that electricity. It might be electricity or thoughts circling around the head, or the buzz that you get down in the center of the belly when you're overwhelmed. Imagine letting that go through the hands down into the earth. And then transition over to the other side. Take the the left hand over this time. Stretch out long. Breathe into the left ribs and stretch the left armpit, the left lats. Feel the hands connect with the ground, the legs, the outer edges of the feet. Letting go of any of that little stressful buzz that you can feel in the body, in the belly, in the chest, in the throat, any tension or holding, just let it go now. And float back into the center, hands behind. And then allow the hands to walk back a little and bend the elbows. Draw the elbows in, opening through the front of the chest. And then press up into tabletop. Lower back down, and the elbows behind. Press back up into tabletop. And Again, lowering down so the arms are building heat and strength. Lifting up from the ground up. One last time. With the spine lengthen. And lift the thighs up high. Blow all the way down. Crossing the ankles. Boat pose variation. Arms out in front, shoulders back and down. You can stay here or take 2 fingers around the big toe. Upward happy baby. Spine nice and straight. Press the inner thighs toward the upper arms. Feeling that engagement. You can either stay here for a little bit of a challenge. Open the legs wide and lift through the heart. Lower the feet down. Pressing up into a squat. Breathing in, rising up. And exhale the hands down. Take a breath in, arms rise. Exhale, fold down, head and neck relax. Breathing in, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise up, feet step a little wider. Exhale, lower down like you're chopping the ground. Little heart sound, let go of the stress and tension. Rounding and earthing in. Rising up, feet step back in. Exhale, hands to prayer. Breathing in, open the front of the body. Breathing out, hold down, head and neck relax. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold down, nose drawing to the knees. Inhale, rise up. Step the feet a little wider, toes stand out. Power through the feet, rise back up. And release the hands down, feet step back in. One more time. Breathing in. Breathing out, fold down. Relax the head and neck. Half lift. Fold a little deeper, nose to knees. Rising up, just from a nice loud hop, letting all the stress go from the body. Ha! Feels good, isn't it? Press through the feet, power up through the legs and rise. And take the hands back down by the sides. Breathe in. Pistol grip, index finger pointing in and up. Lift the right knee. Lift it a little higher to engage your core. And then transition, warrior 3 balance. Lower into high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Engage the arm strength, pushing in and up. Feel the palms press in and up. Take a breath in. Release the hand, lift the back heel. Transition to warrior 2. Inhale, lift the palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Forearm to thigh. Extend inside ankle pose. Back to warrior 2. Loop the hands down. Step back to plank. Take a breath in and plank. Lower to the knees. Lower all the way down. Breathing in, arms a little wider. Coming into cobra. Lower down. Breathe into the lower back, right into here. Press back down dog, hold steady here. No walking the dog. Feel the feet touching the ground, hands touching the ground, and pull the hips up into a little mountain peak. Step the feet close. Inhale the right leg and step forward between the hands. Warrior 2. Sink low. Breathe in and flip the palm. Reverse your warrior. And then forearm is onto thigh. Extending side ankle pose. And back to warrior 2. Loop the hands down, turn the back toes to face the front. Lean back and step forward to halfway lift. Exhale to fold down. Inhale to rise up. And then exhale, sink down, sweep the hands and come into chair pose. Interlace the fingers, pistol grip, elongate the spine, strong back. Let the tailbone drop down in the lower back, lengthen. Breathe in, stand up. Breathe out, hands by your side. Standing mountain. A single breath. Shoulders soften. Breathing in. The left knee lifts. Pistol grip. Arms in, elbows lift up. Strong. Take an inhale. Exhale, warrior three balance. High lunge in Vinyasa. Draw the elbows in and reaching up. Take a breath in. Release the hands and transition to warrior two. Make sure the heel lines up with the back arch of the foot and sink down low. Breathe in, breathe out, and reverse your warrior. And then take your forearm onto your thigh. Palm facing down, extended side angle pose. Back inner thigh rolls inward and back. Warrior two. Bring the front foot. Step back to plank. Take a breath in. Bend the elbows to rib height and push through into upward dog or choosing cobra again. Back to downward dog. Hold steady, 3 breaths. Two more. One more. Taking your right hand to the left ankle and pull the chest through, a little downward dog twist. Press the back heel away. Transition to the other side, left hand to right ankle. Turn the chest through and look behind you to the side. Press the right heel down. Look forward. Left leg steps forward between the hands. Warrior two, sinking low. Breathing in, palm. Reverse the warrior. And then forearm to thigh. Extended side angle pose. And back to warrior two. Wheel the hands down, lift the back heel up. Stepping forward to halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Let the knees rise up. Bend the knees again, brush the mat. And lifting back into chair pose, interlace the fingers, pistol grip. Roll the hips back, chest is open. Bring the ribs away from the hips. Feel the grounding and strength in the legs. And breathe in. Breathe out, folding down. Taking the hands underneath the feet, wrist compression pose. Some people call this one gorilla pose. Now you can just have fingers underneath. If you're a beginner, you can bend the knees a lot. More experienced people, try and get your toes to touch the wrist crease. And you've got the compression of the wrist, which creates space between the carpal bones. Really nice space for the nerve to flow through unimpeded. Bend elbows, bend hands. Four more breaths. One more breath. Releasing the hands. Inhale the right leg. Inhale the left arm and stretch them away from each other. Lower the hands down and take right knee behind you and sit down into a twist. So you've got the left foot on this side and the right heel tucked in here. Wrap the right arm around the shoulder and sit up nice and tall. Other hand behind. Breathe in and turn around behind you. Facing back to the front. One hand onto the heel, the other hand onto the knee. And just a little rock from side to side, mobilize the hip. Change that into circles. I'm sitting on Benji's tail. Sorry, Benji. Transition to boat pose. And then pressing yourselves up into a narrow squat. Lower and lift the heels. Extend through the back of the heels. And then folding forward again. Head hangs. Hands out in front. Lift up the left leg and extend the right arm long. Pull the limbs away from each other. Then lower the hand down. Taking this time the left knee to the outside of the right ankle. Put the foot away so there's space to sit down. And now you're ready for a twist on the other side. The left hand extends and wraps around the knee. Sit up nice and tall. Other hand comes behind. Elongate the spine. Turn to twist. Breathe in finally, again growing tall like a tree. And then turning back to face the front. One hand onto heel, one hand onto knee, rocking to mobilize the hip joint. Making your little circles. And back in the other direction. Extending the feet forward now for diamond pose. Take a breath in. Hinge from the hips and fold down. You can take a little bit of rocking to kind of ease the lower back into it. If you feel really tight in the outer thighs, just lower and lift the knees to release that tension. And straighten the legs out, a deeper stretch this time. Take an inhale. Hinge from the hips and start to fold forward. You can bring the side to side movement in a little. Just meeting a little less resistance as we gently ease our body into the stretch. Let the head drop down. Imagine the spine is lengthening. Thinking of creek water flowing down the creek toward the ocean. The spine lengthening toward the head. And the fluid that moves along the spine, making its way home. Two more breaths here. Walk your hands in, point the toes away, roll down onto your back. Make your way into happy baby pose, taking the knees toward the armpits, 2 fingers around the big toes. And then opening the knees out wide. Let the tailbone sink down toward the mat. And a gentle twist to release, just a windscreen wiper. Knees dropping from side to side. Shoulders draw down. The legs lengthen out, palms face upward. Feeling the ground beneath the head, the shoulders, the lower back and hips, the ground supporting the calves and the heels. yourselves grounding like an earth wire connected down into the earth, taking any unwanted electrical current away. You go of any of that fuzzy and overwhelmed feeling from the mind, from the throat, from the heart, the belly, the hips, and especially from the hands. Resting now in stillness, feeling the support of the ground beneath you. Stay here as long as you need, resisting the urge to rush up. And stay and let the body integrate everything you've just done. Allow the body to rest constructively now in Shavasana. Rest is the antidote to so many ailments, yet instead we look for supplements, things that we need to buy and do. The best antidote to stress, to so many digestive issues, to so many autoimmune issues, is to rest deeply and often. So please stay here as long as you need. Thank you so much for doing this practice. Namaste.